Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm riding the CBR500r today. Is this the perfect starter bike? Would I get this as my second bike if I had more experience coming in? And what are my thoughts on the bike? Stay tuned to find out. So I'm going to go ahead and start by giving you a little tour of the bike. This is the CBR500r, 2014 black ABS model. It's got about 2,000 plus miles on it, and throughout this video I'll go ahead and share my opinions on it, what I like and dislike, the pros and cons of this bike. We'll get right into it. I'm going to start by telling you just what I've done to it. So obviously it did not come with all this stuff. What I did was the reflective rim tape down there, that's like an orange yellowish thing. Moving up here, I added the shorty adjustable levers, and also did the vinyl wrap here as well. I added the yellow, and I thought that kind of made the bike, in addition to more visible, it definitely looked cooler in my opinion. I did down here, you'll see the frame sliders. And then lastly here, this was just a last minute thing. I had a lot of extra vinyl wrap, and I still do, but I decided, hey, it might be cool to kind of make like the batarangs, kind of looks like a batarang in the back there, adding that yellow. One thing I do want to do later in some point in the future is I want to get an aftermarket exhaust. It's pretty expensive though. It's not so much for the sound, although I would like that nice deep growl of an exhaust sound. It's more of the aesthetics. This looks terrible. This looks like some weird little tiny thing. It doesn't even look like it belongs on there. We'll go ahead and get right into the review of it. So, for those of you joining me for the first time today, thanks for clicking on the video. First of all, is this the perfect starter bike? In my opinion, yes. When I was considering this bike, I was considering it between, like a lot of people, something smaller like a Ninja 300. Ninja 300s definitely look cool. They're lighter, more flickable, and maybe just a little easier to learn on. But it's definitely going to be something that you'll outgrow extremely fast, and it's not going to have as much power. You're not going to feel as comfortable with it. You're going to always feel like you want a little something more. Be careful on this part. So you'll feel like you'll outgrow the bike quite fast. You always feel like you want something a little more out of the bike. Basically, anything under like 400 cc's I felt like would not be a fun bike. Now, how's this different than say that? Those smaller bikes? Well, a couple things. This bike is like the 300 is more, it's more of like a super sport. It's like a cousin of a little, it's like the little cousin of a super sport, in that it's got a higher power rev range. So you're higher in the rev range, and it'll feel maybe like a little more fun because you're always like at the end of the throttle, and it feels like it has more character, even though it's like slower and not doing as much. You know I have to pass it, don't you? So a Ninja 300 is not going to be able to do that as easily or as quick. Same with all those other little smaller bikes. This bike is unique in a few sense, for a few reasons. One, it's more comfortable. It's definitely known for having an upright seating position, which it does, and it's comfortable to ride. Really good for longer commutes like I've been doing today. I've been riding for about like an hour and a half right now, and I have no fatigue at all on my arms, my butt, anywhere. This has got a pretty decent seat in my opinion. That's one thing. Power-wise, you don't feel like the bike is working as hard, and you feel like the bike's got, you're not using all the bite. In that the bike's powerful, and you know there's always it's gonna give you a little more. There's always gonna be power there for you because it's got that linear power band, and there's power throughout the whole thing of the rev range until you get to like 7,500 RPM, and then it starts to die down. Another reason that makes this a good starter bike is the starting price. Compared to other bikes, there are a lot of other expensive bikes. Even like the Ninja 300 is priced pretty close to this. It's cheaper, but it's relatively expensive compared to this bike. You're getting a lot more value out of this, so this is a great value bike. And compared to like the Ninja 650, which is the, say, bigger version of the 300, that's priced quite a bit more than this, even in terms of the used market. Another thing is, going back to the power again, the Ninja 300 will be definitely struggling more to get up to these speeds, maintain these speeds, higher in the rev range. It's just working harder to do all what this does. So that's something to consider. The styling of this bike is definitely a pro. Thumbs up to that. The bike looks good. You can mistake this at first glance for a 600R, double R. It looks like the, definitely like it's part of the styling family of it. Except once you look at that stupid exhaust on here. God damn. What are they thinking? That looks so stupid. Am I in 6th gear? Yeah, I'm in 6th gear, going about 60 miles an hour, and getting 60 plus miles per gallon. Not a lot of bikes can do that. On its worst day, when I'm cranking it like crazy, it's gonna get better fuel consumption than a 600R on its best day. Now, why is this bike beginner friendly? Well, it's got a lot of power, but it's not a crazy amount of power. It's not gonna get you into trouble. I mean, you could accelerate a little too fast when you're in the lower gears, not up here, and it could hit you off guard, but over time you'll get used to that pretty easily. In fact, you wouldn't mind a little more, which is kind of how I feel now over time. But still perfect. This is going to be good value. It's going to last you a long time. It's easy to learn. It's got a linear power band, so no matter where you are kind of on the bike, in terms of where you are on it, you're going to have plenty of power to pull you out. With those smaller bikes, again, you're going to be outgrowing them quite fast and feeling like you need a bit more. With this bike, you can keep this for years. You can keep this bike forever so long as it's still working. Just because it's reliable, comfortable, and has plenty of power throughout. I could ride this on the highway. Here's highway speeds right here, 76 miles per hour, I'm comfortable. I might want to get a better windshield, but hey. And then we're talking about, say for example, how else to get up to those speeds. Well, this is from a pull from 6th gear. Here I go. I don't know how well your Honda Civic is going to be able to do that, so that's something to consider. If you're comparing this to like a car or something, hey, it's better than most cars. Still accelerating, still accelerating, still accelerating. Not as fast, but it is. And what did I just say? I need to be careful on my gas. And I don't feel like getting a speeding ticket. Would you get this as a second bike? So you've had experience in motorcycles before, and you want just one bike, not a second bike in your garage even, just one bike. This is definitely the perfect commuter. So if you're getting a bike just for commuting, this is a fantastic commute. But if you're just getting one bike, You already have experience in motorcycles. Would this be the bike for you? Yes and no. If everything I described to you sounds good to you, you don't need that extra power up top, you're not going to be doing a whole lot of highway riding, then definitely this is a fantastic bike for you. However, if this is your second bike, you're a little more experienced, you want a little more power and grunt, you want the bike to pull you a little more, maybe have more fun up top, accelerate a little faster and all that, this probably is a bike not for you. Like, if I could go back, I think with my having the experience I had, that I have right now, if I was to go on a motorcycle, get a motorcycle with the experience that I have right now, it would definitely be the FZ07. No question. Just between this and that, the FZ07, because it's just better in almost every way, in my opinion, than this. Maybe not in the fuel consumption, maybe not in the looks department so much, but it's a fantastic overall bike in my opinion. That's kind of going to be a good review from my perspective, being a newer rider who had some experience going into motorcycling, why I like the bike, what I kind of don't like about the bike. What would make this bike a little better? If it just had a little more power, if the windshield was a little higher up, if the fairings weren't so annoyingly hard to take off and put back on. But other than that, this is a fantastic starter bike, the best starter bike in my opinion out there. Because I have this bike, and again, I want to use this bike as much as I can. I want to wear it down, ride it as much as I can for a second bike. So I'm having this bike and a second bike. This is the perfect street bike for me, and it does everything I want. It's a perfect commuter bike. For my second bike, I'd probably get a dual sport, and I've actually been looking into that. I want to get like a cheap dual sport, maybe, or at least 250 cc's. That I can go ahead and ride around in areas just like this, because that's pretty fun. And if it's not already street legal, I'll convert it to street legal. That hopefully helps out newer riders interested in getting this bike, getting it from my perspective. And just because I started off on this bike, and I'm telling you what I like and dislike about the bike. So I think that's definitely helpful for you guys. If you have any questions or comments about this, please be sure to put that below in the video. I'll be sure to help you out if you have questions about the bike. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Just be sure to comment why, where you think I can improve, what you didn't like about the video. So that's cool. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. This channel's growing really fast, and I'm really excited about this. I am definitely trying to get this whole community going for the benefit of myself and others. So I'm glad to see the support that the channel's receiving and the positive feedback and comments that I've been getting. Be sure to also share the video if you think, if you know someone who's interested in the video, or you think this is fun and you want to share with other people, you like what I'm doing with my videos here, that's definitely cool. Helps build the community up faster, allows me to make better content, and know that I'm on going in the right direction as well. So awesome. I'm going to go ahead and try to post weekly at least. I think that's going to be a good start, weekly. I'm going to try to stick to a schedule. I'm going to try to post my videos Friday nights, if possible, maybe Saturday night. Just so that being on a schedule lets people know when to expect my videos and content, so they know when fun times can begin, know what to look forward to that night, and hopefully also makes the channel a little more professional in my opinion as well. Lastly, any suggestions or comments, put them below, not just about the bike, where you think this channel can go, what you liked and disliked about the video. Be sure to let me know about that, that way I know where this video can continue to improve, what you like the video and what you'd like to see more of. So awesome. And lastly guys, most importantly, have a great day. If you're not already riding a motorcycle, this channel is going to be a great outlet for you to get interested in motorcycles, know how to get into it, hear my story and journey into it. So stay tuned for more videos. Have a good day guys. I appreciate you all watching the video. Until next time guys, peace.